Tua Tagovailoa getting a little feature, getting the national pub all over the place, Leroy, for nailing his shot with Shania Twain. TMZ, he's on the front of the Sun Sentinel today. Every sports blog, everyone's talking about Tua catching the attention of country music legend Shania Twain.
Well, he did aim high.
He did.
Even though he didn't go very high with that old nonsense.
With that line, still a 1. People liked it, though. Let me see what the final results were of our poll.
Come on.
What? Final results of our poll yesterday is Tua hitting Shania Twain with one of our own lyrics, good game. 88% of the audience said yes, Leroy.
88% would be wrong.
88% of the audience said yes. We also had yesterday, who you got in a boxing match, John Bones Jones or Mike Tyson? And 81% of the audience said Mike Tyson. So people still think Iron might get it done. Now listen, I talked to some experts yesterday, Leroy.
I know you told me. Yeah.
I was talking to former boxer, former mixed martial artist. They both said, look, a couple things. One, want to protect the legends. Can we stop having the 50-year-olds fight? All right, there's a reason. Well, this is how I broached it with them. I said, boys, let me hit you with the silly sauce hypothetical. They said, excuse me? I said, yeah, a little. And so I said, Tyson, Bones Jones, who you got? And immediately the reaction was John Jones. Not even a thought. Just like, John Jones. All right? And one is a former boxer, one was a former mixed martial artist. Both say John Jones. So I had even bias there. And both say Johnny Bones gets it done. Just Mike, too old. Don't think he can last. Moving okay. I showed him the video. I gave him a little visual evidence, Leroy, of how Mike Tyson is moving today. And he looks good. No shade. They say he looks good. But the question was, can he hold that up? And I don't know. Can he? I don't know. I was watching yesterday. I told you I was watching Lewis versus Tyson, and that was 35-year-old Mike Tyson.
And he looked terrible.
Terrible.
Wait. So you're the only jackass who thinks a year of training he could dial it up.
I know.
So now you're just saying that's nonsense, right?
I just think that if he's gonna, I don't want no. I don't declare nonsense, but I don't think he should fight the best fighter of all time. Now, are there some heavyweights I think he could beat? Certainly.
I'm asking you a question.
If he hits DC in that robust belly of his, dunzo.
I'm gonna first of all, DC has probably had plenty of people try to punch him in that gut. That's a southern gut right there. That means underneath that fat gut is iron.
You think that DC has a superpower gut?
He's made it this far, dude. You think everybody just say, "Oh, look at this fat ass. I'm gonna punch him in the stomach."
That is literally how he lost his last fight.
Why he will lose again.
Stipe looked, he was getting his ass kicked the whole fight. He goes, oh, big target. And let me tell you something. Cocky Daniel Cormier was sitting there thinking, ooh, I could take this. I could take it because I got this super belly. And then after 8 straight, he was like, oh, Jim. Let's get to headlines.
This is WAXYAM South Miami and WSFS-FM HD2 Miramar, a radio.com sports station.
Which is brought to you by the Orion Fields Downstairs Convenience Stores. Truly steps beyond convenient. So Barry Jackson, nice to hear from him again. He did a full breakdown on what Tua has been doing since the Dolphins drafted him.
Give it to me, Rob. Give me what Tua's been doing. Give me what Sports Buzzin' is doing.
So first off, Tua spent the first 7 weeks in Birmingham, Alabama, doing more than 3 hours a day of rehab and strength and conditioning work with the trainer.
Excellent.
Who received input from the Dolphins training staff while also partaking in Dolphins Zoom sessions and cultivating a phone texting relationship with new teammates.
Renaissance man. He's going out and doing it all.
Since moving to South Florida 9 days ago, he has regularly worked out at the Dolphins' Davie facility, rehabbing from his November hip injury while being examined by the team's medical staff.
Oh, well, you know who's not working at the team facility right now? Joe Burrow.
Ooh.
Chew on that.
Because he's not injured.
Yeah, well, neither is Tua. 100% healthy, but he's rehabbing. You know what we call that, Leroy? Early jump.
He also goes on to say, but by league rule,
Stop. Robbie. Sometimes you need to let things marinate. Because, see, what you don't have is visual. And so you just keep it going. I want to pause for a minute and choke the life out of Tobin.
Why?
Because you're... Hit us with some silly sauce sprinkler, please,
What?
Robbie.
Hold on. Whoa, wait. Oh. If Joe Burrow...
Hold on. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
It's only a jump if he's thrown to his wide receivers.
No.
So just throwing passes.
Hands on is hands on. You know, sometimes you just got to get comfortable in your
hands on. If he's not thrown to his receivers, then he doesn't get a jump on any other quarterback in the league.
No. See, the way this works, Leroy, is you like to get to know your office. It just gives you a level of comfort that Joe Burrow isn't going to have.
You need to you want to get to know your offense.
Even just, yes, agreed. You want to get to know your.
You want to get to know your players. You want to get to know your wide receivers. Even your tight ends.
Even Tua knowing the lighting in the meeting room, it's different from Alabama. So he's going to get used to that. His eyes are going to adjust to that more so than Joe Burrow, who's going to have a level of adjustment.
Who's he sitting in the meeting rooms with?
Offensive coordinator.
No, you
Chan
can't.
Gailey.
You can't. You're still doing Zoom meetings.
Right. No, you're right. Chan Gailey's totally not in those meetings. Wink.
Oh.
You're right.
So now you just accuse him of cheating.
Cheating? What, cheating? This isn't Deflategate. This isn't Spygate. What is this? This is extra credit.
Really? Yeah, you're familiar with that.
What do you mean?
The more you went to college, the further they kicked your ass away from college. Started off with a nice little condo on the campus.
Yep.
By the time you graduated, you were staying in Palm Beach.
Nah, I mean it was down the road in Miami, but it was fun.
Come on, man. Look, until they start throwing with their receivers and stuff, which Tua can't do, they're like, okay. Like, that's fine. He's still doing all of his meetings. Here's what's amazing. Here's what is amazing to me, one Brendan Tobin. You read all these stories. You
Great
hear
story.
exactly what's going on. They tell you he's not throwing to receivers. The article tells you he still has to do Zoom meetings with the coaches, right? Yet you still say he's getting a leg up when he's doing everything else every other quarterback is doing.
Dude, don't tell me that coach. You see Coach Flo? All right, have you seen him on these Zoom meetings? Dude is swole as hell. You think he's going to lifting at his house?
Hey, that's not swole.
What?
Okay, look, I can hide muscles too, but I'm chunky at this
Dude,
point.
Coach Flo is not chunky.
Okay.
That dude's that dude is jacked to the gills. What are we talking about?
Was he any more jacked than?
I don't know.
Who's the other coach? Before
Man Campbell?
Gase. Before Gase.
Man Campbell.
No, it was after Gase.
No. Man Campbell was before Gase. Remember he was
No. Who became the coach? Who went up and coached Denver? The defense coordinator.
Oh, Vance Joseph.
Oh, Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph's an arms guy, but he ain't got nothing on Flores' traps. All right? Mice are scared to go near Flores' traps.
Somebody asked me if Stitchy Mouse is on 2 or 2. Listen, that's a little bit far south for me. And God forbid if I don't want Mickey Mouse to be known as a Miami hater.
Yeah.
But
because we know other people like that, Snitchy, who don't want to who are Miami haters. And it doesn't end well for them. Did you ever hit Minnie Mouse with the Shania Twain song?
I hit Minnie with Baby Got Back.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. If you don't think so this is the way I picture it, Leroy. All right. So there's Flores. All right. He's got his sweats on. He's doing his shrugs, and then
So you just picture him doing like shake weight for shrugs.
he's just got it loaded up. He's doing his shrugs, and then who walks into the weight room? Oh, hey, what's up, Tua? Didn't know you were there. And he goes, hey, coach, what's going on? Just getting my lift on. Hey, let's go over some things. Let's just talk a little shop informally.
Really? Absolutely not.
Why?
Okay, Tobin, do you understand, right, that football without other players is just workout? Tua is not getting anything out of having conversations with coaches because he can have those conversations with Zoom. Same thing.
What about
the only thing that would separate him from all the other quarterbacks in the league is the ability to throw passes to other receivers, other people.
Look, I don't doubt your expertise. All right, you're a very successful football player, but I know rapport. And it's important for Coach Flo and Tua to build rapport. And I think that this gives them a chance to build a little rapport with each other.
If he ain't throwing no passes, there's no rapport.
There's rapport. Because
let me tell
don't forget.
You know how many people? Look, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When I first got into the league, you go like when you're in college and you haven't signed your contract yet. You go to those off-season workouts because that's $400 a week. $400 a week you ain't have. So you good getting that little check, having something to do. There's a whole bunch of other guys there too that just either got signed as free agents or during the draft. They want to get that $400 check too. You build a nice rapport. You like, oh, this guy's good. He's strong as an ox. He can run, right? But you don't find out until camp starts that clown can't play.
Yeah,
because he has had no interaction with football, just weights and running.
Yeah, but the guys who have the football talent on top of the lifting, because picture this, Leroy. Picture this. It's Dolphins versus Patriots, right? All right, Dolphins are down. They're down 24-19, and it's fourth quarter. Things aren't going well, and then Flo looks to Tua and he goes, hey, you remember June back in the weight room when you couldn't get up that last rep? And I said, get it, Tua, get it. This is that last rep. And he goes, you're right, coach. And then he goes and throws a dart to Devontae Parker. Dolphins win. That's the rapport. These are going to pay off once the season goes down. Let me
get this right. So I'm going to tell you. People fall for the dumbest stuff, right? Because a coach, every time they win a game, he tries to use that line about, it's from all that work we did in the summer.
Yeah.
We had almost 100%. But shush. Nonsense. Because guess what? There's guys that show up on Wednesday to play on Sunday, and you don't never have a problem with them. There's a lot of guys who do better workouts on their own than at the facility. We see it throughout the league. Guys working out with their own personal trainer,
right?
Then going in a group setting. We don't have a problem with them. For you to sit here and think that a head coach is going to look at their starting quarterback and say those words, remember those weights we were lifting in the summer? Right? Now, I have heard that's all that extra work you got in with that receiver. You have a rapport with it. But that's not happening.
So you would agree that rapport is important?
Yeah, with other players, not with a damn coach and a quarterback.
You agree with me?
No.
Yeah,
I'm going to disagree. No, I'm not boxing. And I'm not agreeing with you.
You just said rapport matters.
Yeah, if you throwing passes to your wide receivers in the summer.
All right.
Like, remember Tom Brady was at the high school?
Yeah.
Right. That's rapport. Tua doing bench press with Devontae Parker?
Yeah.
That's not rapport.
Dude, that's rapport.
What's up? he might as well be an offensive damn
What
lineman.
if
he can't throw him no passes, it don't matter.
So if DVP says, "Hey, can I get a spot?" and Tua helps him with that spot, get him up to that 12th rep, you're telling me that's not rapport?
Nope.
You're crazy.
Rapport is when they go out on that field and he throw the little fade route and throw it up for Devontae to catch, and they figure out, okay, where can I throw this? Where can I put this? How big is his radius? Can he get there? Is he fast enough? How far I got to throw it down the field for him to run under it? That's the rapport.
That's more chemistry than rapport, though. That's a different thing.
This is all I need to know. You're right, Leroy. People do fall for the dumbest stuff because you fall for the silly sauce every day. Yep. I'm going to go get me some shrimp cocktail and dip it in silly sauce. Can I get extra hot? So let's get this straight. Rapport is different
Chemistry.
than chemistry,
Yep, not the same.
right? Can you have chemistry with one person,
Yeah, for sure.
even though there's 11 people on the field?
I think. Look, we may find out that Tua and Devontae Parker, as frog as he's feeling on social media, he had good chemistry with Ryan Fitzpatrick, and so he may have a rapport. He may have a rapport with Tua, but does he have the chemistry?
Wow, this guy hasn't played an NFL game, and my man says this. I hope Tua still got some magic left.
How about win a few ball games?
Like he's 40. Like we have talked about Tua so much. Please be good. I mean, like, until he starts throwing with actual people and not with a fat-ass trainer out there, right? Mm-hmm. Then he'll build rapport, chemistry, or whatever.
Rapport.
But as of right now, he's in the same spot as all the other quarterbacks.
Rapport.
And in fact, he might be behind some of the quarterbacks because there have been quarterbacks that have had their own workouts. Correct?
Not
So
as intense as Tua. Tua is probably doing he's doing more intense.
He's not working out with players.
He's played football his whole life though.
So he just, you know what?
He's getting that grown man
let me
strength.
I know I ain't gonna screw this analogy up. So did Tim Tebow.
Yeah, but Tim Tebow wasn't a thrower. He was a gimmick player. Tua's going out there. He was throwing BBs.
BBs. BBs.
Pew pew.
Pew. That's wrong sport. That's baseball.
You can't throw BBs in football?
No.
Zinging darts?
Oh my goodness. You just reach into your pocket and pull out all the stuff you heard in the previous life, right?
All right. See, rapport, according to Google, a close and harmonious relationship where people understand each other's feelings or ideas and communicate well. Let's see. Chemistry.
It's probably going to say see rapport.
Here we go. A complex emotional or physiological interaction between two people. So much different because chemistry can be complex.
No, it's not.
Very different. Very different.
Chemistry just use fancier words to say rapport.
Nah, they're different.
They just throw a big word in there. You say, oh, that's different.
It's different. No. Robbie, what else you got, man?
Oh, you see Jamal Adams. He sent a tweet saying goodbye to his Jets teammates.
I mean, of course.
That's how you try to expedite the situation. Look, when football starts, he gonna be in green and white.
On the Cowboys.
Somebody say I saw so many videos last year of how the Hurricanes were winning the locker room.
Oh.
It didn't seem like any of that translated onto the field, though.
Then the locker room started partying.
I'll be honest with you. Some of the best chemistry that I had on a team was when Bill first took over, right, in Cleveland.
Really?
But we sucked. We all got along. We all pushed one another. We just weren't good enough.
Define sucked. How bad were you guys?
6-10, 7-9.
That's fine. That's pretty good. Chemistry goes a long way. If you weren't that talented and you won 7 games, that's not bad.
Okay, but guess what? Then the team moved. Bill got fired, and womp womp. We didn't get a chance to ride that out.
Bad ingredient into the chemistry. Relocation.
Blame Odell.
You know, when you're doing experiments on chemistry, you want to have a controlled group, not necessarily an erratic group in a tough environment. That's just science.
You know what? Here, I would like people not to confuse chemistry with winning, rapport with chemistry. Everybody getting along with winning.
Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yes,
I'm not doing that. No,
Yes,
I'm not doing
Yes,
that.
Yes, because I can pretty much guarantee you.
What was Patrick Mahomes doing his rookie year when he wasn't playing? And he wasn't building chemistry, but what he was doing with Andy Reid's offense, he was building rapport.
Oh my goodness! Right? Is it break time? Because I'm a snap. This is ridiculous. What are you doing? You're really. It's Tuesday. It ain't even hump day yet. You're doing everything you can to just get. You know what? I can't wait till a little White Walker gets big. I'm gonna tell him that. Bite you.
Back after this.